Okay, it says we're live. Just going to do another sundown talk around. See what's going on with everybody. I got the notification we're live. And obviously I'm outside. Hoping a couple of people pop in that I need to talk with. There's that damn thing that says share your referral link. I don't know what to do to get that off there. Tried and tried. Hey, Coro, Bob, I'd like to hear you say it. See what it sounds like. Oh, what are you up to this evening, this afternoon? Davo. Just doing another near sundown hangout. It's about an hour earlier than I did the one the other day back here. So I may not go that long. May not go long at all. Just trying to relax a little bit. See what's going on. What people are up to. I need to shave and to comb my hair. This damn makeup people are not worth a shit. I still don't have anything in my tub, my outside tub here, except some um, plants that I threw in the other day, but no fish. I lost several more of the large fish in my 180. I think the only big fish I have in there now is the rope fish. All the pacu, pretty much everything's gone out of there. And if I see something, I'm thinking about putting just a large specimen fish in there, maybe an arowana. I don't know. I haven't had a tank like that in a while. So I'm really low on fish right now. I've got a tank full of fish in the 125. That's a community tank. So what's everybody doing? What's going on? Everybody ready for Easter tomorrow? Is anybody doing anything for Easter? I'm not doing anything. Not going to church. Not doing anything. Had 2 adoption events for the ARC back to back. Had one Friday at Pet Sense. No one adopted. And then had one this afternoon at Petco. No one adopted. And that may be the last one we have at Petco. Because we've finally got our final approval to get money and grants and all that kind of stuff. Get funds for adoptions and stuff at PetSmart. And that's been the long-term goal for almost a year now. So maybe next Saturday we'll be at PetSmart, and so that may have some effect on when I stream on Fridays, or if I do, and what time and all that. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Hey Holly, hope you're doing well. You freaky thing, you. Spent all morning in the yard, spring cleanup time, mowing, weeding. I did a little bit of that the other day. Fortunately, the back of it, I don't have to do a lot to. I just let it kind of be woody back here and leafy and that kind of stuff. And just enjoy it. Get a lot of rabbits and deer, and of course they're in the front too, all that. But oh my gosh, the dogs hear me talking, so they're barking out the door at me. Crazy dogs. It's really peaceful except for the dogs barking. Hear a dove cooing. Some kind of little songbird chirping. The people next door that were out the other day when I was out were out over there vacuuming something a few minutes ago. And they closed their garage door up, which suits me fine. I don't think because of me, because we don't bother each other or rarely interact except to wave. So, isn't there going to be an auction tonight somewhere? Could be, I don't know, Holly. Could be, I don't know anything about it. Let's see. Skipper does auctions sometimes, and Pelham, I think, does auctions sometimes. But I'm not planning on going to one. I just got 2 new snakes, so I don't need to get anything. It rained here all day, so I just cleaned a little bit. Yeah, we're starting to need rain here, but we're not going to get it for about a week. It's always feast or famine here. Pelham. Okay, I think those are usually kind of late, but I'm not sure. I think he's in Central Time. There's something walking. It's probably a deer. Tree frog. A little tree frog. And it looks like the little plastic in-ground insert thing. I think it's 350 gallons. It was there when I bought the house. It's still there. It's got some aquatic plants in and around it. I meant to take Dragon Lair some of those irises he liked, but he said he didn't have any. I'm turning it this way, guys, for a bit to show off my neck and to be able to read that damn referral link thing. Hey, you Bobby boy. Hey, you Tommy boy, what's up? Sonny G. You need plants for your, what, 120? Yeah, it's the thing, the history of why we do lawns and what started the lawns and all that is pretty cool. It's not totally boring. Basically, when people had the British, I believe, started lawns, as you might imagine, and so it was strictly a security and a defense thing. So the more property you could clear back away, the less people could creep up on you. The further they would have to come, the more warning you would have. If any of that makes sense. So that's what, and they would have deer and elk and different things out grazing in them, but they by and large kept the grass mowed so that people couldn't creep up, and even somebody just like us spy. So that's what started those lawns. And when we came to America, we kept the same. It became a status symbol to have a lawn, to have something that you wanted to protect. So it's really hard to get people out of that concept, that mindset of having green grass. Certainly none of them are big enough to give you much warning of an impending attack, but that's what the British are coming. They're always coming. That's Action Jackson. Jackson's the little min pin I adopted that's 10. Wink Wink is probably 14 or 15. He barks if he sees me or thinks I can hear him. Trying to wean him off of me a little bit. It's almost humid out here, but not quite enough to cause a little sweat or anything. That dog lives over there in that big house, the next property over, and when they walk up their driveway goes way up my hill, the edge of my hill back there. Sometimes it barks at my dogs, it barks at me. They always keep it leashed. I'd rather see the deer and turkeys instead of lawn. Well, yeah, and it's so much better for the environment too. That's the thing. And like the leaves, I think I talked about that before, about how so many things like fireflies and moths and beautiful butterflies lay their eggs on the leaves. Um, and so if you burn those, or yeah, I do remember talking about that, or rake them all up or bag them all up and send them to the garbage dump, then you really have cut down the number of critters that you would have around that would be pretty. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. None of that does. Somebody's scratching the bottom of the door over there, sniffing and scratching. But they can see right through the door, the glass, and see me. Stop. Stop it. Get. Get. I didn't get that door closed real tight, so don't want them to pull it open. Wish I had brought something cool to drink out here. It's like 80 degrees. We were outside at Petco today. It was like 80 to 82, 84. We were in the shade, and there was a nice breeze like there is now. So it was very nice, sitting right up in front of the store. A lot of people talk to us, stop and talk to us, give us donations, stuff like that. So it's not a wash, not a total loss if we don't do any adoptions. Need to get my little fire pit set up and use it. I've got several trees and large branches cut up to use for that purpose. Get all the leaves blown off here and get it pressure washed and sealed. Get the fire pit back here. Need to clean up the furniture, what's left of it. A lot of it, the big trees fell on and scraped it and busted the straps off of it. I know some of that can be repaired. I don't want to do it, but somebody could for me. Yeah, maybe I'll have a cookout. Everybody's pissed at me though, all my family, so I don't know who would come. A cookout for one. Oh, here's somebody talking. Sorry about that camera. Papa C. Hey, Trash Cat. Hey, Sammy. Favorite time of the year. Everything is green. Talking about auctions, I want to have another one, an art auction, and have some of Priscilla's stuff and some of Scungy's, maybe some of her stuff. There's a few of her things I would let go of. And then some of Pam's larger things that I'm not ever going to display. I just collected them. Got some bigger pieces besides the cards. Let people enjoy those. There is a deer or something back there. Did y'all hear it snorting? It was stomping and then it was snorting like blowing its nose. They're running. The dogs saw them. Hear the dogs barking. I think when I turned, why is everyone pissed at me? Oh, my family. We had, my mother died, and before that we had a nephew that got mad, um, basically because we called him out for being a tard. But just different things, family drama and dynamics, and that's one reason I try. Except my sister, I kind of keep to myself. As when you entangle yourself in that stuff, then you get sucked into it. So I haven't been invited to any family things in a while. And I always am concerned that if something happened to my sister, that would I know it? So I check on her frequently. Jesus, these dogs. I don't know if y'all saw the deer or not. They were way back there. But when it's quiet like this, you can hear them really well. There's something buzzing around me here. Hey, Uncle Smiley Joel. But yeah, I do want to have another art auction and get some of Pam's art gone. I'm afraid what will happen to it if something happens to me, well, when something happens to me, is it won't be valued for what it is, or it won't, be saved and kept in collection and circulation, whatever. So I want to get it out there to people that want it and want to preserve it and keep it going. I've got several larger pieces, and I've got some nice ones, really nice ones that are framed and on the walls. But it's the ones that are not framed. There's some of them that are matted that I might. Is that something anybody might be interested in? Is an auction with some more art in it. I will throw one together. I want to get Skipper, Sam, somebody that knows how to keep up with things to help with it. Hear the doves cooing. Share your referral link. Wish I could get that thing to go away. You put a little effort into it here. New to streaming. No. It's not going to do anything except aggravate me. Those dogs. Oh, maybe it did share it just then. Yeah, I guess it did. Okay. Oh, I guess I shared it more than once. She sees a better option than you. Why is that? Why would she be a better option? I'm going to leave that alone. Please stop spamming chat. I know, right? I keep thinking I can make it go away, but it's just posting it over and over. Okay, I'll leave it alone. Damn it. I don't want to get thrown out of chat. God forbid. Squirrels are fussing now. Hear them fussing in the background. That's usually they see a snake or something, and they'll sit on a limb or something and flatten out and flick their tails. And yeah, I've seen them do it and fuss at it, but almost always. Or a cat. If there's a cat or something they're threatened by, in this case, a house cat. We could have some wild cats and stuff around, but not likely. But they're giving something hell, probably a snake. So my snake never turned up. It was in the truck. Never found it, never found a body. So I'm going to assume it got out in Atlanta. That's what I'm going to assume. And if so, it'd have a pretty good chance of surviving down there. Whatever. Whatever. I need a hammock out here. Why do squirrels want to sniff or lick the road and risk death to do it? I didn't know they did that. Sniff or lick the road. I've seen them on the road walking around, yeah, and smelling of it. The Tennessee squirrels bark. Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were barking and making that meow, meow noise. I don't know what did those dogs. They're all the way back in my bathroom, my bedroom, and in the kitchen. They're in 3 different areas. There's 10 of them. And I've got them all out together playing. They've had 2 walks today, 3 walks today. 2 big walks and just a quick in and out. So really just 2 walks. Super fun to lick. Roads are super fun to lick. What if somebody with the OTB or COVID or something just spat on it? Have spiders that bark. I've seen them barking spiders too. Somebody around here had them that came on the Reptiles or Tennessee Fish Fam. The guy up in Knoxville. Forget his name and his channel now. Some kind of little gnats or something are starting to worry me. Starting to bother my hands and arms. Oh my God. Talk about your granny's feet swelling. Had to take my shoes off today at Petco. My feet were swollen so bad. They were flip-flop likes, but slides, kind of like Crocs, but no back on them, like that kind of style. And my feet swelled out past the shoes, so I could barely get them off. But it was so much better when they were off, and I have had my feet up for an hour, hour and a half, and got the shoes back on just now. That's probably something to do with the diabetical stuff. I don't know. I don't have any other symptoms, just swelling feet. They're swolled. You've heard of things being swolled, I'm sure. Swolled up. Have a small infestation of barking spiders. That would be really annoying. What do you do? How do you keep rid of them? What do you do to them, Sam? Has anybody ever been to Aldi? Well, I run in there sometimes when we're at Petco because it's just on the other side of Michael's. So I'll run down there and get me some hummus or something and chips. But I forgot what I was going to say. I decided to do like some serious shopping there a few weeks ago. Of course, you have to take your bags or buy your bags. So anyway, I bought some paper bags, 4 or 5 of those, and got some really good stuff and enjoyed it. Saved my bags when I got home, and it wasn't a week to 2 weeks after that till I started seeing little like roaches, water bugs we used to call them, and so I've been having a battle with them, and I'm satisfied that they came from Aldi's because I've lived in this house since '99. Never had the first bug. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever. I don't know what those dogs are barking at. I'm just going to ignore. Neighbors are coming home. Aldi's nuts. Right, Sonny G? Barking spiders is different than jumping spiders. You're right. I hate this damn thing because I can't see what's being said in chat. If I hold it down here, barking spider means fart. I didn't know that. I've never heard that before. Slowed up and bowed up. Yep. Nut up. Used to hear that all the time. She nutted up. Small infestation of the farts. That's the mama over there now, carrying in 500 rolls of paper towels in bulk. I don't like to buy in bulk. I like to get out a couple of times a week and buy things. I'm seeing something. Oh, I think it's the pond. They call it a lake, but it's a pond on the other side of that house through the woods. That must be the water. I can't think of what else it might be unless they put a little dock house or something down there. That's what it is. It's the roof of that. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I didn't know they'd done that. It's far enough away that I wouldn't hear it being built, though. You meant farts, right? All these nuts. That's funny, Sonny. That's funny, Sonny. I'm thinking about going back inside. I'm not enjoying these little things biting me. Little fuckers. I had slathered my, you've heard that one, slathered up or slathered down with some, oh, I forget which one it is, but it's a strong toxic insecticide, but it smells like stuff you put on at the beach. That one that's got a picture of the sun on it. I sprayed that on my legs and my arms, but I didn't get my hands. Also did the back of my neck because I know I'm taking a shower after this. She's got all kinds of stuff. She's got the mail, she's got the newspaper, her purse. That's a good sized house. I've never been in it. I walked right where it is many times over to that pond, and I thought about buying that lot. I wish I had. Wish I had. Citronella. Um, it's something like that. I'm fitting to go back in. Bob, where did you have your first kiss? Oh gosh, I wonder if I can remember that. First kiss. We were uh, promiscuous kids. Not just me, the kids I ran around with, and cousins and sibs and all that. So I'm really sure that I actually had sex before I had. How'd you like that inflection I put in there? Sex before a kiss. So no foreplay. The first kiss I can remember ever having, I was old enough to drive. So I had to have been 16. No, I was older than that. Hell, I can't remember. But I remember one that kind of got me upset, or I don't know. It was just weird. The girl that I went to high school with, so this was right after high school. So I was 17 and she had moved into town. from out on the farm, and we dated in high school. We were pre-engaged and went to the prom and all that shit, but we never were engaged and never planned to get married. She married a guy named Ross Ratledge, I think. But I went to see her once at her apartment in town, and we were sitting on her bed because, oddly enough, there was no place else to sit. And her name's Barbara. Sweet, 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 sweet girl. I wish I'd stayed in touch with her. I think about her often, as a matter of fact. But anyway, we were sitting on her bed, and she sat beside me, and she put her arm on me. She's kind of putting the moves on me a little bit. I didn't used to always be fat and ugly and old and all that. I wasn't a bad-looking young man when I was young. But she didn't think so anyway. But she put her arm on my back and was kind of rubbing my back, and of course I responded to that big time, Sam. But we kissed, and I just got so uncomfortable because I was afraid it was going to go further, I guess. I hear Floyd screaming too in the midst of all that. I'm getting ready to go in and quieten them down. I've seen pictures. Bob was a stunner. That was the other Bob. 50 Shades of Snakes. But anyway, oh hell, what now? There we go. Anyway, I ended up leaving that day and just kind of bowed out. I was just uncomfortable. I was really awkward. And I knew where it was going to go if I didn't get out of there. I'm going to lay this phone down, maybe not. I've got myself a fat old ass down in one of those chairs that I can't get out of. I did somehow. Let me walk over here a little bit. So anyway, I don't know who the first kiss was, but that was the one I remember. Let's see the fence. I've done nothing toward getting that fixed. And the water sprite I threw in the other day looks good. It's opened up, nice and green. Bunch of pieces of it. He just gave me a bunch of little pieces. I don't think he charged me anything for those. It's got moss growing around the pot. And I threw that branch on there. This has leaves in it. It's a blackwater. It's a couple of seasons of leaves. I need to get some of those out of there for room for something to swim. These are rambling roses, pin roses. There's the old poison ivy boy. And there's the honeysuckle bush I showed the other day. And those are raspberries, I think. Raspberry bushes. There's Adirondack chairs, what's left of them from the trees falling on them. And this fence goes on around. And then there's a gate back behind those bushes you can't see that comes out by the driveway. I guess I got uncomfortable talking about that kiss, didn't I? Oops. Well, if y'all saw me in the glass, I'm sorry. It's fooling my neighbors, so it should fool you all. Get. I heard you all the way out there screaming like heathens. Sit down. It's not why we can't have anything nice. Sit down. Listen at y'all. Out of breath. I heard Floyd in here trying to reprimand you. Yeah, I did. What was his name? Whose name? Bob kissed a high school girl. Yeah, her name was Barbara Smith. And we dated. We just 50 Shades of Snakes. Yeah, we dated. I remember there was this country song where the guy, you gotta remember guys, this was in the early 70s. I graduated from high school in 73. No, 17. Yeah. And there was this country singer that sang this song. I'm developing my pictures. I bet every girl on here knows it. It's talking about a future and stuff. And I remember when Barbara and I'd be talking on the phone, the old landline phones. At night, her mom would come in and sing that in the background, and Barbara would say, "Mom." I said, "Yeah, we did date." And that wasn't the only time or the first time I kissed her, but it's the kiss I remember. Hey, Alec, can't be country living. You know that's right. Drink it, you coward. Drink what? Something's living in there now. Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there are, what you call them, dragonfly nymphs, and there's mosquito larvae in there. I saw those. Yeah, I just need to get a bunch of the leaves out and maybe do like a 50% water change. I'm not having it. Stop. Oh dear God, here we go. Floyd, come back. Come back. Oh, I must have pushed that damn button again. Floyd took a bath last night in the reptile room. I was, squirting of snakes and lizards and whatnot. And Floyd came in and wanted to be sprayed, so I sprayed him down pretty good. And he always wants more, more, more. And I try to focus on his body and his face so that he can still fly. I mean, he lives in a house full of cats and dogs. So, but he got a little bit slow on the takeoff, and one of the cats didn't get him, but was able to keep him from taking off. Floyd, look here. See that? See the bird? See the bird? Where's the bird? There we go. You're a mess, boy. You're a mess. See the bird? But anyway, that was the last cat, the biggest cat, the last one that bothers him. And he gave that cat an ass whipping. He bit him and bit him, clawed him. Those dogs have taken their no more movie night at Bob's. What's movie night? Y'all are so wrong for the way you do me. Poor old man. I had my new snake out, that big ball python. Had it out a while ago. Actually this morning, before I went to the adoption. Here I come. It's my mother talking. All right, Terry's the first one out. So there comes Demon Seed. Ah! Come on. Come here. What's going on? What is it? What's going on? There's nothing going on in here. Marie, are they bothering you? Get out. Get out. Get. Everybody. Get out. Go on. Go on. I'm closing this door. Come on, Tish. Come on, Princess. Out. Get. Go on. Get. Princess. Go on. Go on, Marie. Get. No. Now, those two have been fighting again. Last night they got in a hell of a fight. The little foster dog and Tisha. And when I pulled the little dog off the big dog, they were attached at the mouth, and it picked the big dog up. Oh my God. Because Tish was biting her mouth, but she won't leave her alone. Okay. Jesus, y'all are crazy. See, this is why I need to get my little yard there area fixed. It's not little, but it's little compared to the rest of the property. So they can just go down the steps or even go out the window down a couple of steps. I've got double windows in the bedroom and go in and out. Oh man. There's the worm up here. Floyd won't let us hear it. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. What's movie nuts? Animals do go wild. Everybody's panting and out of breath. I think Tisha, they were ganging up on Tisha. Floyd, are you going to do a jungle scene from Tarzan? Look at that. Look at that. Nobody on there talking to you, are they? They're not talking to Floyd. They're not. And there's the worm. It's Huawei's favorite. I remember you've always called her a classic beauty. Not. I'm just sick about that referral link thing. Can't see what people are saying. No. Hey. They're starting back up again. They've taken it to the bedroom from the bathroom. You know what I just remembered, Joel, is haven't posted those little snippets. Some of them are like 20 seconds. There might be one or two that's a minute from man, from what's his name's house. That guy. Some of them have dragon lair in them. Some of them have you in them, I think. Mitchell Byrne, of all people, I forgot his name. Hey, come here. Huh? Is that Huawei? Is that Huawei? Where's Huawei? Huawei's in here. Yeah, where you going? Gonna make a circle. Come back up the other side. Look at that trick. He's doing that because I fuss at him for getting on my neck with his claws. They hurt. They hurt when he gets off that material. Just being considerate. Yeah. Huawei? Is that Huawei? 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 I don't think he believes you anymore. I don't think he believes you say Huawei. I don't. The tripod's empty. Loose. Like loose sassel. Loose sassel. I never had a movie night. I don't know what they're on about. I'm gonna get my water bottle and pack all right. Let's see, they put it in the floor down here. Come here. Floyd said, yeah, water bottle. Floyd loves the water bottle. Y'all better get in here and, see this? Sit down and be quiet. You ready, Floyd? Ready? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get it. Let me get it so it's not such a... There. It's misting now. You like it? You like it? Hold your wings up. Come on. Come on. Hold your wings up. Let's get under your arms. Under your wings. Come on. Come on. You don't want it? Flew into the bedroom. He does. And when a little bit later on in the season, that greenhouse has native things that grow in it that, came in from the outside. And he has the little skinks, the little blue-tailed skinks that are native that live in there, come and go. My daughter asked if Floyd swears. Well, I don't think so. I think he said damn it a couple of times from hearing me say it. On the rarest occasion, I'll hear me saying it all day long. But like that F-bomb or nothing like that, I don't think so. He lived with a lady that was fairly religious and spiritual, and she was a cancer survivor and then relapsed and was back in hospice and that kind of thing. That was the last 20 years of his 40-year life before I got him. I don't know anything about his first family. I know that the second family he had, I'm the third. The second family had kittens, and they grew up with him, and he outlived them, of course. Dogs. 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 Come here. Dogs. Everybody come but Reese. Everybody came but Reese. But you swear at Floyd. Oh, yeah. Usually I say, damn it. Or because he does things just to aggravate me. Or I'll tell him, don't do that, don't do that. And he knows what I mean, but he'll do it anyway. Floyd does what Floyd wants to do. And I really, really don't like him landing on me, and because he's got a great grip, and he's got great big hands and great big, or feet, not hands, and great big claws that need to be trimmed badly. So he is a force to reckon with if you've not had coffee and you're in pain already. So I don't throw him on me. Stop. What are you guys doing? Come on and sit down. Who's this? Come up here, whoever you are. Come on, that's the worm. No, it's not. It's Terry. Worm's a minute older and more attractive sister. Yeah, it's the Terry. It's the Terry. Yeah. Oh, all the way up. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the worm. There's the worm. Good girls. There's some good girls right there. That's 2 of the 10 little dogs that are in this house. I do swear at Floyd, but it's not like I don't call him things. I just say like damn it or stuff like that. What kind is yours, Sonny? I think I know, but I can't remember anything these days. got cloudy outside. And I bet that brought the mosquitoes out. No, head it out. Terry Joe, what do you think, Terry? Hmm? I'm in the process of moving the last few things out of my what would be the dining room, and that won't take but maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I've got places for all the stuff to go, and then I'm going to clean it even better than it is. I've cleaned around and under things, but with everything out of the room, I want to go around and do a heavy cleaning. And then I'm going to start bringing things in from the reptile room. I've got a couple of sketches and envisioned it in my mind how I want it to be. I have to go buy some plants, not today, but to do what I want to do. And I have to buy some heavy drapes or material or something to help control the temperature and humidity in that, because it's open almost completely on two sides. One side is open completely, so I'll have to get that under control. So it's a cool project after several months coming to fruition. I'm going to be setting it up differently than it is in the small room it's in now, and differently than it was when it was in there before. I won't have the dining room table in there, Sam. I know you like that. And you like to monitor the placement of the dining room chairs. They won't be in there unless there's one or two that I might want to sit on at opportune spots to do videos or things. But for the most part, no dining room stuff. And I think the hutch is going to come out too, or the buffet or whatever it's called, that big antique monstrosity. I think it's going to come out too. So I've got my evening plans laid out for me. Definitely Sam is all I can say. Oh, protecting. Yep. Sorry about this thing, but I can't see it. Remember to light. Lurking. We are walking to theater. Trash cat. What is it? Porn night. He's a pit mix from the shelter. Oh, okay. Thought you were talking about a bird all this time. Worm, I'm going to carry him. I'll put you down. Be still. So it's porn night for trash cat. Where's your mama at, trash cat? She was on here the other night, wasn't she? Think every guy's dated a Barbara Smith. Probably. She sure is a sweet girl. I like to sometimes wonder about looking her up. She would live only 30 minutes, if that far from me, if she's still in the little town we grew up in. My mother told me she got married. Cats are not going to shut off from there. Stop. Stop. Be quiet. And I kind of lost touch with her after that. And I didn't think the guy she married was good enough for her. They got divorced. I heard I hit that button again, evidently. Dorm. I think. Heckin'. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me again and listening to the bedlam and craziness. I gotta find my hand truck, my not to move heavy stuff with. I've got to stack some aquariums on it, get them moved out of the house so I can bring other habitats from the reptile room on the hand truck thing out here. So take care and be good. I'm going to get on here and see if I can find Barbara Smith. Thank you, Sonny G. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Be careful. Be good. It was nice dropping in. I always enjoy it. I enjoy it. All right. I'm out of here. Later, guys. Hope to see you tomorrow evening.